If you're in the market for a city skin, then this Easter event is for you, if you are a spender. Now hold on, that's both good and bad. Let's find out why. The Easter event we have is slightly different from other events that we've had, like the bread punching, Nyan punching, and cooking events that we normally get. Here, you have a matrix that's completely random. You open the gift boxes and get a number from 1 to 50. If that hits, you complete the tile and get the egg, kind of like a chocolatey bingo. Now there's 3 types of matrices, yes, that is the word. They each offer different levels of rewards. You get a common matrix, centennial matrix, and millennial matrix. Now, it doesn't really matter as they're all going to come randomly anyway. Just complete the paths and get the different rewards. All of the different rewards are down here, and if we go over to reward rates, you can actually see the grand prize too, which is what you get for completing 3 paths each round. And you can see that for each of the possible matrices. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail of this. The key thing is just getting those gift boxes, completing the paths, and getting your rewards. Now, about those gift boxes, the easiest way to get them, the daily way to get those, is by looking at Radiant Gallery. Now this is actually more like Frosty Fortune than the other events, as typically you'd get something where you have to kill beasts, spend gems, spend speed ups, and gather resources. But this doesn't actually have any of that. Instead, we've got the 3 tiers of rewards. Let's say free to play, low spender, which is $5, mid spender, which is $20. Now, if you are a spender, this is typically where you grab some high value. If you have the money to spare, you should at least be grabbing the first tier, because as we can see down here, it doubles up the gift boxes that you're getting from the daily missions, taking you from 18 to 36 per day. Now, you want to buy this on day 1 to get the maximum benefit. The benefit's coming from completing your daily missions, so log in, use speed ups, defeat beasts, do intel missions, and use epic recruitment keys. Buying it today means that you'll actually get double the rewards for the entire week. So that's 7 times the benefit. If you buy it tomorrow, you're only getting 6, and so on and so on. That's very simple. Now, on the tiers and not having the other free methods, I actually think that's a really good thing. Reason for that is lots of people spend all their resources to grab a high rank every day and rush the city skin, but this time there's none of that. The only ranking reward that you'll get is a name card that you're going to forget about in a week anyway, and you definitely don't need it unless your research is all maxed out because you're a whale. Now, in any case, spending or free to play, you need to be doing these rewards daily to grab those 18 or 36 gift boxes. Free to play will grab an additional 30 through the first tier rewards. Low spenders will get another 60 from the second tier, and mid spenders a further 300 from that last tier. If you're buying everything, that's 390 extra gift boxes from the tiers, plus 252 gift boxes from the daily, all for $25. Now back to the city skin that everybody's going to be talking about. It's obtained via the Radiant Bazaar for the low price of 45,000 coins. Now I'm joking, that's quite expensive, and assuming it's anything like Frosty Fortune, you're looking around $300 to $400 to get it. Now, free to play, you probably aren't getting it, but I think that's fine. Take a look at this. The Mithril's only 800 coins, which to me seems like an absolute bargain. Mithril's rare and very expensive. You should definitely look to buy a few of these, as your hero gear will be going to red soon enough, or maybe it already has. Now, if you are free to play, the fire crystals here are also great. They are the cheapest thing in the store, at least for our current server age, which is Gen 4, with about 1 month left till Gen 5. Next up, the island decoration is always a good idea to grab too, especially for free to play and low spend, because you only need to grab 1 of these and you can upgrade it for the rest of time with general mythic shards. That's going to give you a troop defense stat, which again is something quite rare to actually come across at a low spending level or free. And finally, of course, everybody's going to grab this emoji. I mean, just look at it. It's a cute bunny on a rocket carrot. Who doesn't want that emoji? Now, the Lucky Hero gear chest. I think that's a bit of a waste. When you finish 3 paths to unlock the grand prize, you'll be getting the same anyway. You're getting 5 in the common, I believe it's 18 in the centennial, and it just goes up on the millennial as well. I don't see why you'd spend 500 coins per day when you can get all of these other things like charm materials, gear materials. They all seem more value than this. Back to the Sid skin for a minute. Now, I mean look, this is a cute skin. Of course it is. Look, it's got little arms that is trying to catch the bird for some reason. I don't really know what's going on here, but people are going to want to get it, and the only way to get it is through spending, not through ranking. Next up is Egg Sighting Fiesta. Get it? Egg sighting? Because it's Easter? Alright, we all know how these go. It's different events on different days. Just tap the day to see what's coming up next. These are always pretty much the same, so I'm sure you know the deal on that. Now you want to be grabbing what I call the minimum rewards, which is basically each of these tiers each day. That gets you more gift boxes. Today it's 274,000 points, which isn't that many. You'll use these gift boxes that you get back in the Easter Egg Wonderland or the Matrix Bingo thing or whatever you want to call it. Now, as usual, the reward for ranking in this event is just a name card. I said it before, but you're going to forget that you even have this in a week, and unless you're maxed out on research, you won't even get a benefit. That's 1 day's worth of research typically. So going for ranking unless you're aware is pointless. Just like us, we're pretty focused on SVS, so nobody's really going for ranking. Apart from these guys who all ranked really high in SVS prep last week. Hopefully. Don't be like them. 274,000 points is absolutely fine. Right, moving on. Spring Snow Symphony, just to throw a little tongue twister in there, is where you'll get a few more gift boxes. Now free to play, you'll be grabbing 84 of these gift boxes here because you can't complete this last box, which actually requires you to spend. Now, if you do get this last box and you do spend, you'll get 162, which is just under double the amount. That's obviously a little bit unfair, but that's Whiteout survival, and unfortunately is just the way that it's always been. Finally, top of benefits, as always, gets you a cute little March skin with a bunny on a rocket carrot that turns into a hammer. Look, I absolutely love all of these Frostpunk survival themed skins that we can get, and this is up there. It totally fits with the theme of a survival game. Now mid-spenders, you're going to grab this over the course of the week, and you're not getting any gift boxes from it anyway, so if you don't spend, you don't need to worry about it. Sure, you won't have this beautiful skin, but it doesn't matter. So just to recap, you want to be doing the Spring Snow Symphony, just getting all of these. You want to be doing your daily rewards from the Radiant Gallery, and like I say, if you're a spender, even low spender, just grab this first tier, which is the $5 reward pack over here. And in the Egg Sighting Fiesta, you want to be doing your daily missions, just to the minimum amount here because that skin is not worth it. And over here, using all of your gift boxes to actually unlock things. It's as simple as that. Now, if you are actually a big spender, there are also these packs. You can buy these. This one's only 99, so you can just go and grab that, $1.99. These appear to be daily now. Before, in other events, these were just throughout the whole event. You would have to do the $99, $1.99, $5, $10, $20, $50, and then several 99s. These appear to be daily, so you could actually spend a little less, making that city skin a little bit more achievable, but not perfectly. So if you're a big spender, just go and do that. And that's it. I think I've covered off everything. If I didn't, feel free to ask a question in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if this helped you in any way. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.